Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work-life balance, burnout, break bad old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Mohammed Faraj, and today our topic is: have you stopped and asked yourself what truly makes you happy? You see, as entrepreneurs, so many of us, we are constantly working, focusing on our life, on our business, on our projects, on our products and services, but we never stop and pause and ask ourselves, what truly makes me happy? You see, when we don't ask ourselves this simple and yet powerful question, I promise you, we spend many years in our lives, unfortunately, and we have wasted so much time, so many months, so many years in our lives, and we don't realize that we've been doing things that weren't truly making us happier. And when you don't ask yourself this question, you will end up spending whole your entire life doing things, repeating certain habits, repeating certain routines, attending certain activities or events, or doing things that are not truly making you a happy person. And you look back at your years, you look back at your life in the past, and you tell yourself, wow, I've been doing things, I've been attending events and activities, I have visited places, and I have spent a big chunk of my life on these things, on these places, on these activities, on these events. And now I just found out that I've been doing things that really are not making me a happy person, that are not aligned with my mission, with my goals, with my dreams, with my future, with my happiness. So, this is a powerful question that so many entrepreneurs should ask themselves this question so they can really identify what truly makes them happy. So in this topic, in this episode, I'm going to talk about this area in our life, and I'm going to share with you a simple practice that you can make in your daily entrepreneurial life so you can identify the things that make you happy, and you can remove, block, or throw away anything that is not making you happy, that is not making you a healthy person, that is not making you a fulfilled person, that is not bringing any happiness into your heart, into your life. So, why is it important for us as entrepreneurs to ask ourselves this question, to stop, pause, and ask ourselves this question? You see, our time is very important, and the kind of lifestyle that we are living determines whether we are living a happy life or not. So, as entrepreneurs, we have a mission in our life. We have goals, we have dreams, we have a vision for our future. And time is one of our best and invaluable assets. So, we want to make sure that we do things that truly makes us happy. And we want to be intentional about our time, about where are we spending our life. Are we spending our time, are we spending our life on things that are really making us happy or not? So when we don't reflect on this question, when we don't ask ourselves this question, we will end up wasting a big chunk of our lives. We will end up wasting so much time every day, every week, every month, every year, and we found out that why the hell were we doing this? Why the hell were we repeating this? Why the hell were we attending places, events, activities, and they weren't making us happy? Like, what were they a good use of our time? Wouldn't it be better if I would be doing things that are really or truly making me happy instead of wasting my time on this? You see, so many of us, we focus on our business, we focus on our future, we focus on our goals, and sometimes we end up being stressed, overwhelmed, frustrated, because we don't really know what our mission is. We don't really know what truly makes us happy. We don't really know whether if this business is worth it or not, or what are we working on? What are we doing in our lives? Who are we helping? Who are we supporting? Is it worth it or not? Am I doing things in my daily entrepreneurial life that truly brings happiness to my heart or not? Or am I wasting my time? So when we really identify our mission, when we really identify the source of our happiness, what makes us happy, I promise you, stress, overwhelming, frustration, feeling worried about the unknown, or feeling anxiety in your business, in your daily entrepreneurial life, all this will disappear. You will find a reason why you are doing. You will feel happy. You will feel emotionally connected to what is important or what does matter in your daily entrepreneurial life. You know what you're doing, you know why you're doing, and you know where you will end up in the future. Because you identify your happiness, you identify what truly makes you happy, and that way you can focus, you can be laser focused, concentrated highly on what is important, on what makes you a happy, fulfilled entrepreneur. Because so many of us, we will waste so much time in our daily life because we never reflected, because we never asked ourselves this question, because we never found out exactly what makes us happy. You see, I identified this question, or I learned this reflection when I remember one day, it was last year, I was invited by a group of friends and they had a Bible study. I'm not Christian and I don't read the Bible, but I was invited by some friends that I have in my local area here in Sweden, and they invited me one day for a Bible study, and we would sit and just watch some program on TV, and then after the program, after 30 minutes, we would sit in a circle and just ask ourselves questions and reflect on these questions. So while I was sitting and surrounded with those friends, and one of our friends who was hosting this meeting, so he asked this question. He just threw that question for all of us. And we would go one by one and reflect and answer the question. So I remember when that person, the person who was hosting that meeting, he asked this question for all of us. And it was so amazing. It was very transformation question where he asked us, what truly makes you happy? Like, it felt so simple question, but to be honest with you, no one had asked me this question. No one had reminded me about what truly makes me happy, or what can I do in order to become a very happy person. And no one told me that what are the things that are making you happy that you never realized or you never paid attention. or you never noticed in your entrepreneurial life. So when that guy asked this question, and I felt so surprised because I'm 38 years old, and to this day, to be honest with you, I've never been in a situation or in a group or in a meeting, even though I have worked with so many people in many jobs, I've studied, I've had many friends, I have visited many people in my daily life. I lived my life almost whole my entire life with my family, but no one actually asked me this question. Like, I don't know, it felt so strange. It felt so weird for me because I realized that I'm 38 years old, and the whole time I never stopped, paused, and just asked myself this simple question and reflected on this question. It felt so odd to me. So when it was my turn to answer this question, what makes you happy? I just became silent. I just stopped and I became silent, and I remember I was just thinking with myself, and I was trying to figure out what truly makes me happy. And right away, directly at this point, I was thinking about my past. I was thinking about all the past memories, events, activities that I have attended, the people that I had in my life. I was thinking about all the moments, all the memories, all the experiences. I was searching in my own personal story about what did make me happy before. What were those moments where I felt so happy, so excited, so driven, so enthusiastic, like I would almost want to cry because of that emotional and joyful feelings. So I was reviewing my past, I was thinking about my past, I was trying to remember when was the last time I felt so happy. What was that thing that made me happy at that moment? Was it an activity, a certain activity, or was it a certain event? Or did I do something nice or something kind or something useful for someone else, and I was feeling so happy when I done it? Did I help someone? Did I do a good job in my work or at the school or in my daily life with my family? What was the source of my happiness? So I was trying to think about all those moments, all those memories in my early life. And then I found out that, oh my God, I remember most of my memories, most of the things that I remember, I felt so happy, so excited, so driven, like I was truly happy from the bottom of my heart, not like surface level happiness. Like I was really, really happy those days, those moments, in those moments. So I found out that what really and truly makes me happy is success, like succeeding in anything, making progress, and doing kindness for others, helping others, supporting others, improving other people's life. And I am someone who's very kind, who's very generous, who's very helpful, who's very nice. So to be honest with you, I didn't answer the question right away. I didn't reflect on the question right away. So I asked to pause. I asked for that person to take other people's turn until I just figure out what made me happy before and what truly makes me happy now in the present moment. So after they came back to me and it was my turn, so I answered them. I said, to be honest with you, what truly makes me happy, like makes me really happy in my heart is success. I love success. I love being healthy. I love succeeding in anything. I love doing something, and when I do a good job, when it goes well, I feel so happy. I feel so excited, so driven, so enthusiastic. I feel like crazy that day. Like the happiness comes to my heart, and my heart becomes a home, like emotional home for that happiness state. So I love making progress. I love getting things done. I love working. I love doing meaningful, purposeful, impactful work. I love completing tasks, projects. I love studying. I love learning. I love and enjoy a lot making progress, getting better in something, in any skill or a habit or a routine, or if I'm aiming for something. I love success. Success makes me happy. Success is a part of my identity, of who I am. And I love being happy in this world and doing things for others. I love supporting people. I love helping people. Every time someone tells me thank you for doing this, you are awesome, you're great, you're wonderful, you're generous, you are lovable, you are unique. It makes me so happy when people give me nice compliments, and when they tell me good, nice words, or when I do a kindness act or something nice to others, when I'm helping people, when I'm saying nice words to others. It makes me so happy. Like I would feel so joyful that day. I would feel so happy inside my heart, and I would feel so positive in my life. And I even sometimes ask myself, like, why in those days, why in those moments I was feeling negative? Why was I feeling worried, fearful, and anxiety? Why was I wasting my time thinking negative and feeling negatively about life? Because there are many things that are making me happy, and there are many things in my life, if I do them, all I see is happiness. Like they drive so much results, so much happiness into my life. So I told myself, why was I wasting my time, wasting my energy, thinking, feeling negatively about things, about life? I am so happy person. I love being happy, and I love making other people happy as well. I love sharing my happiness with others. I'm not selfish person. I'm not just thinking about myself. I'm not that person who always says me, 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 me. No, I'm someone who says we. I love being at the same level as others. I love making other people happy. I love helping others. I love contributing in other people's success. And I remember when I worked at my old job at the school, working with the kids, working with the students, working with the teachers, and I would find myself feeling happy, excited so often at that job, at that work. Why? Because I was constantly focusing on doing things that really make me happy. Every time a student or a kid comes to me, ask for help, and I would help. I would never say no. I don't like saying no. I would say yes, I will help you. And if I can't, I could just apologize or say sorry, or I'm doing my best, or I can guide you to someone else who can help you. So I was feeling so happy, and the students, the kids would feel so happy every time they met me, because they expect that every time they meet me or they come to me or whenever they need help, they would expect that I will help them. I will stand for them. I will support them. I will do whatever it takes. I will do my best to stand for them, to help them, and to make them happy. So I was playing with the kids so often. I was doing games and physical activities and preparing, planning sport activities during the school day for the kids, for the students, because my main goal was to make them happy. I love making them happy, and when they are happy, I am happy too. So I was doing things that make me happy, and that was doing games and physical activities that I learned from YouTube or watching other schools or colleges or universities or high schools in America, how they were performing or executing like games and physical activities. So I was learning them from YouTube and I was performing at that school. And I noticed that what made those kids, what makes those students happy in their daily school day is doing fun, enjoyable physical activities and games. So I told myself, why can't I do something that makes me happy and makes those people happy as well? So I can share my happiness with them as well. So I found out, I identified kids and students' happiness is connected to those games and physical activities. They want to enjoy their day. They want to move. They want to use their time to do fun, enjoyable activities. Because we don't want the school day to be boring, or we don't want for students to think that school is boring or it's just all about sitting in the classrooms, attending lessons, listening to the teacher, and they would feel tired, sluggish, low energy because of the hours they're spending at the school. So I wanted to do something at that school that makes them happy. I wanted to do something impactful, something that will make them truly happy. So I repeated that. I did games and physical activities every day, and I found out that time goes fast. Students are being healthy. They're moving their bodies because they sit a lot in the classroom and attending lessons. And I found out that they love it. They enjoy doing games and physical activities. And their time also goes faster. And then they finish their school day and the parents comes and pick them up. And they go home feeling happy, excited. And they tell their parents about their school day, that they enjoyed their school day, that they had so much fun during the school days because they were studying, they were attending lessons. At the same time, they were socializing, they were talking to each other, they were building good, healthy relationships with each other. And at the same time, they were doing fun, enjoyable physical activities and games. And for me, in my role, every time I came home after working at that school, oh man, like the happiness is incredibly in a high level in my heart. I would play music and I would reward myself, like, I don't know, preparing some hamburgers or cooking a healthy, delicious meal, like rewarding myself for doing a good job at my work and making those kids and students happy, and I made myself happy as well. So it was win-win. And even though I was making those kids happier, even their parents, when they used to meet me outside the school or outside the work time, like at the grocery stores or in sport events, they would thank me, they would credit my effort, and they would appreciate all my effort, all my time invested in making their kids, their students happier. And I would get nice compliments, nice words from those parents, and they would tell me like, Muhammad, you're a really good guy, you're doing great job at work, you're helping our kids, you're making them happier, healthier in their school days. Without you, the school yard feels boring and time feels very slow, but You make school days very enjoyable experiences and days. And when those parents tell me these things, and I would feel even more happier, even more excited, even more driven, and I would plan, I would think in many ways to make those kids happy. I would contribute in their success. I would be volunteer sometimes and help them even outside the school day. And I would help them with Halloween events or project management events, or I would prepare nice, enjoyable, fun games and activities outside the school time. Just something kind, just something extra for the kids, because I am trying to make them happy, and when they're happy, I am happy as well. So I noticed that I love being this person. Like, this is what truly makes me happy. I love designing a business. I love building products, services. I love helping my audience, helping people with tips, strategies, sharing insights, sharing with them past mistakes, failures, bad habits. So this is my goal, and I'm doing something meaningful. I'm doing something purposeful. I'm doing something that brings so much happiness and positive energy into my life. Who doesn't want to be happy in their daily life? Who? We all want to be happier in our lives, but it's very important that we reflect, that we identify, that we stop, pause, and ask ourselves this question as early as possible, not years after, not when you are in 30 years old, or when you are 40 years old or 50 years old, like I did. And you finally ask yourself, what truly makes me happy? No, start from today. Start from as early as possible. Ask yourself what truly makes you happy. So that way you can repeat things, that you can do things, that you can become aware where you are spending your time. Unfortunately, and it's so sad to see that a lot of people, they're spending a big chunk of their time. They're spending so much money, so much energy, so much effort on things that they don't realize that it's not making them happy, and they realize, they become aware years after they have repeated those things many times in their life. They never ask themselves whether they are doing things that are truly making them happy or not. So as an entrepreneur, you want to build a business, you want to design an entrepreneurial life or a lifestyle for yourself. So it's better to design your life or your entrepreneurial life or your lifestyle based on what truly makes you happy, based on what truly makes you a healthy, happy, successful, fulfilled entrepreneur. Not on based what you don't like, what is not making you happy. And you are wasting your time, you are wasting your energy, you are wasting so much effort doing things that are not really making you happy. You just do them. You're just influenced by your environment, you are influenced by other people, you are influenced by your story, you're influenced by your past. All of these, they are leading you to do things that are not really making you happy. But you never pay attention, you never notice, you never ask yourself, you never stop, pause and ask yourself, you never reflect, you never sit with yourself, think with yourself. That's what am I doing today? What have I done in my life? Have I done something great in my life? Who I'm meant to be in my life? What is my mission? What are my values? What do I love doing in my life? What can I do in my life that will truly make me happy, like make my heart happy. What are those things? Who are those people? What are those activities, events? So I mean, it's different for everyone. To be honest with you, it's different. We all are different, and we have different interests in our life. We have different visions in our life. We have different goals. We have different dreams. We have different mission in our life. We have different values. We have different opinions. We have different thoughts, feelings, emotions. We have different interests in our life. We have different view in our life. So for me, I am so happy, so grateful, so blessed to recently identify exactly and truly what makes me happy. And I am so happy that I know now what made me and what is making me happy now and made me happy in the past. I'm so happy. But to be honest with you, it feels so stupid that I didn't do this reflection. No one asked me. I didn't take the time to reflect on this question. And when I look back at many years in my life, so much time, a big chunk of my life, back then, I was, to be honest with you, I'd done stupid things. I've done things that never made me happy. But I was so stupid. I ignored it. No one reminded me. No one asked me this question. And I ended up repeating certain habits, repeating certain behaviors, repeating certain routines. I ended up wasting so much time on distractions. I would go to the gym, talk to people more than training. I would attend events and feel lonely, feel bored. No one is talking to me. I don't have friends, no family, and no one cares about me. And I would just waste my time, waste my money, waste my valuable energy on a stupid sport event. And I would leave that place, or I would leave that event, come back home, and I never paid attention. I never noticed. Did that event, did that game made me happy? Was I happy in that moment? Why did I go there from the first place if it didn't make me happy? I never stopped and asked myself this question. I wish, like I'm giving you an advice to reflect on this question. And I'm going to share with you a practical practice that you can incorporate in your routines, in your daily entrepreneurial life, so you can find out, so you can identify what truly makes you happy. But I wish I have done this practice before. Like I'm talking about 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I mean, when we are too young, we don't really know what exactly makes us happy because we are children, because we are kids, because we are very young. But as you start living your life, as you get older, as you start to, work, study, build a business, pursue goals, dreams, and have many relationships, create friends, and move to various places, move to a new house or a new apartment or to a new city. So you live your life, but you do things in your life that are not truly making you happy, but you find out after years goes by, you find out that sadly, unfortunately, you have spent most of your time, you have spent a big chunk of your time on things that weren't making you happy, and they will never make you happy, I promise you, if you're still doing them, if you're still repeating them, if you're still falling into the same trap. They will never make you happy. If they didn't make you happy in the past or before, they will never make you happy in the future either. But the moments that you felt happy, the things, the memories that you had in your life that you felt very, very truly happy in your heart, if you repeat those moments, if you repeat those things, if you attend those activities, those events in your life, I promise you, they will make you always happy if you repeat them. And same thing when it comes to habits, building routines, and making progress, and living a healthy, purposeful, meaningful life. I mean, generally, this makes anyone happy, not only Muhammad Faraj, not only me. They make anyone happy. Anyone who has good, healthy, positive, productive habits, routines, rituals, they are happy with their life. Happiness doesn't come from a present. Happiness doesn't come only from a luxury car. Happiness doesn't come only from a nice house. Happiness doesn't come only from a good relationship, or having a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or having a good wife or a good husband. Happiness doesn't come only from material things. Happiness doesn't come on only things that you are doing them and they are making you happy, but maybe they are not making other people happy. But happiness comes from what you, my friend, what makes you really or truly happy. So it's different for everybody, but when you reflect on yourself, when you reflect on your past, when you reflect on your past memories, past events, activities, or those moments that you felt so happy when you done those things, that's what makes you happy. And you can repeat them. You can do them again. You can do more of them. So for me, what makes me happy is going out, helping people, supporting people, being volunteer, completing tasks, projects, studying, reading books, writing articles, learning, like adapting a constant learning journey and growth. What makes me happy is feeling healthy. I take care of myself. I eat healthy. I train my body. I love sport. I do so much sport. I train my body every day. I do my workout. I go out and become volunteer in sport clubs. I help my community with sport activities, because I notice that every time I'm doing these things, every time I repeat them, they just bring happiness into my life. They just bring me and generate so much positive energy in my life that I could reuse this energy, reuse this happiness on my business, on my future, on my goals, on my dreams, and I will become very successful because my happiness is connected to success. I love being successful. I love success. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love success? And who don't become a happy person when they are succeeding in anything? I love succeeding at the gym when I'm completing my workout. I love succeeding in relationships every time I build a good, positive, nice relationship with anyone. I love my family. I love spending time with my family. Spending time with my family, talking to my family, showing them how much I love them, how much I care them. It makes me like unlimited, crazy, happy person. And this happiness sprays out to other things in my life. I use this happiness in my study. I use my happiness in my work. I use my happiness in my business. I use my happiness when I go out and help those young people in their sport activities, in their sport events. I love being happy every time I complete a particular task or a project that moves the needle to my dream life, to my dream future. But to be honest with you, going to restaurants, sitting in restaurants, wasting my time, wasting my money, wasting my energy, visiting restaurants, going to fast food restaurants, standing in a queue, ordering fast, unhealthy, chunky food. That doesn't make me happy. It never made me happy before, and sure, it will never make me happy any day, anytime in the future. Going to a bar, sitting with people who are drunk, who are dancing, or wasting their life, wasting their time, that doesn't make me happy. So I avoid things. I avoid things that don't bring me any happiness. I've been fortunate and happy and blessed that my TV, when broken, I don't know, I think it was like 5-6 years ago. I don't even remember that day or when did my TV went broken while I was moving from one apartment to another apartment. And since then, I never bought a new TV, despite sometimes going to the city and sometimes when I need to visit a store where they sell like technological things or items. So I would see many TVs, like the nicest TVs, but I never bought one, and sure, I will never buy a TV. I will never bring a TV into my house because it doesn't damn make me happy. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my energy on TV. I don't waste my time, my focus, my productivity on distractions, and one of the distractions are TV. I would rather use my time on what truly makes me happy, and that is working on my business, working on my future, working on my goals, pursuing dreams. I would rather use my time, go out helping those young kids in their sport activities, helping those families, making their kids happier. I would use my time visiting some friends that I love, that I care, that I enjoy a lot being with them, and I find myself feeling so happy, so excited, so aligned with my future, with my true self every time I come back home. I love families. I love my friends. I hang out with people who are similar to me, who almost have similar opinions, similar ideas, or they're living a happy, successful, meaningful, purposeful life. They're healthy people. I hang out only with healthy, positive, happy people. I only hang out, make friends with successful people. I don't bring people who are not successful, who are not healthy, who are wasting their time, wasting their life, wasting their energy. I don't spend time with those. I don't spend time with people who are chasing pleasure, who are doing bad things that I don't like. I don't waste my time. Why? Why would I waste my time on things that are not making me happy? Why would I waste my time, waste my energy, waste my effort on people that are not as same as me, or they don't make me happy? It seems like they're just stealing my energy, they're stealing my time, they're stealing my mindset, they're stealing my clarity, they're stealing my goals, my dreams. Some people, they would rather hang out, they would rather watch TV, they would rather watch Netflix, they would play stupid video games, they would waste their life, waste their time gossiping or talking behind other people, or they're constantly drinking. They are wasting their time, wasting their money on things that aren't making them happy. Why the hell would I waste my time on people like them that are not making me happy? Why wouldn't I make good, positive, healthy, successful friends that brings me so much enjoyment, so much happiness? And when they are healthy, I'm healthier. When they are positive, I'm more positive. When they're happier, I'm more happier. When they're successful, I am successful as well. We all grow together. We all live a happy, meaningful, purposeful life. We all succeed in our relationships, in our life. Why would you waste your time on things that aren't making you happy? I used to go to a hockey game before, like years ago, and when I entered that hockey arena, I would see many families with their kids, with their wives, husbands, or their parents, and they seemed happy. I mean, they're enjoying it. They're with their families, they're spending time together, they're watching a hockey game in that sport event, and they want to do something fun. They want to do something enjoyable. They want to enjoy the experience before they start working, before they go back to their schools, studying, to their families. So they looked happy to me. They were happy. They were enjoying it. They were spending good quality time all together. That event, that sport, it was making them happy. So they seemed happy to me. And they were doing something that really makes them happy. Otherwise, why the hell would they waste their time, waste their money buying a ticket for a hockey game or going to that hockey arena? Why the hell would they do that if it's not making them happy, if they are not enjoying it? But for me, I stopped going to that hockey arena. I quit watching hockey games in that arena. I made the decision. I decided that after doing this practice, after asking myself these questions, does that hockey game makes me happy? Is going to that hockey game, attending that hockey event or game, does it making me a happy person, a successful person, a better person? Do I like it? Do I enjoy it? Do I enjoy the experience? Does it make me happy? So I found out that no. Simply, I reflected, no, it's not making me happy. It's making like families, people, other people, they enjoy it, they like hockey, they are hockey fans, and they are fans of that team. It's their life, it's their culture. They've been attending hockey games for many years in their life. It's their team, it's their club. They belong to it. They want to do it. They don't want to do other things that don't make them happy. So they would rather spend their weekend going to that hockey arena. But for me, I realized that every time I go there, I don't enjoy it. I don't like it so much. It doesn't make me happy. So why would I asked myself, why would I waste my money, waste my time, waste my energy going to that hockey arena, attending that game, whereas I could do something that truly makes me happy? I remember I had a friend, a Mexican friend, and every time I would ask him for a company to follow me to that hockey game, he would tell me, Muhammad, no, sorry, I can't. Even though sometimes he's living single as well, and of course he wants to do something enjoyable, something fun, but he usually tells me, no, sorry, I don't like it, I don't enjoy it, it doesn't make me happy. So he wouldn't follow me. But then I realized, well, why the hell would you go to that hockey game if it's not making you happy? So I am so grateful, so blessed, so happy to identify the source of my happiness, to really find out what truly makes me happy. So I made the decision after doing this practice that from today, from now on, I made the decision that I will never, ever, ever, ever do anything in my life, regardless what it is, where it is, when it is, that is not making me happy. So I decided not to go to that hockey arena. I decided to never visit a restaurant. I don't care what meals they offer, whether if it's healthy or unhealthy. I will never waste a second, not a minute, a second going to a coffee shop that contains so many sweety, sugary donuts, all that. I would never waste my time going to a restaurant unless I'm invited by some friends or a family in special occasions, like, I don't know, once every few months, maybe once or twice a year. If someone invites me, if it's a special event, then I would go. But I will never ever step my foot inside any restaurant or any coffee shop. They're unhealthy places. They're very unhealthy environments. They don't do anything for my life. They are not making me happy. These places are not making me happy, so I blocked them. I blocked that hockey arena because it was wasting my time, wasting my productivity, wasting my focus, wasting my money. It was preventing me from being focused and productive. Every time there was a hockey game, I would get, I don't know, special offers or notifications or SMS that, okay, today we have special offer or we have discount on the hockey game tickets if you want to attend. All that. I blocked it. I blocked the whole arena. I told myself I will never step my foot inside that hockey arena. It's not because there's something wrong with that arena. It's very fun. It's very enjoyable. It's very nice place for other people to attend. But for me, it doesn't make me happy. So why would I waste the next day, the next weekend, the next week, the next month? Why would I waste them on that hockey arena? But I identified what truly makes me happy is helping people. I love being volunteer. I love sport. I love business. I love being successful. I love being healthy. I love doing things that make me happy, healthy, and successful and fulfilled. So I started to focus my time, focus my energy, focus my effort, and be laser concentrated on these areas, on these things that are truly making me happy, that brings me so much happiness, so much excitement, so much enthusiasm into my life. So I started being a volunteer or being a leader in a gymnastic sport club here in my local area in Leksand, here in Sweden. And every time I go help those kids, those girls in their gymnastic training, I come back home. Oh my God, you should see the happiness on my face. You should see how excited, how driven, how energetic I am when I come back home. I tell myself, today I did something great in my life. Today I done something wonderful in my life. Today I left my work, I left my place, I left my house, and went and did something meaningful, something purposeful, something makes me happy to others. Today, I went, I made a difference in other people's life. I didn't waste my time on TV, on Netflix, on restaurants, on sport events, on hockey arena. I didn't waste my time gossiping behind people, talking about people at the gym instead of exercising, instead of training. I didn't waste my time on distractions or being procrastinated. No, I scheduled 1-2 hours every weekend on Sundays. I would go and help that gymnastic club in their sport activities. I love them. I love those people. They're so nice people. They like me too. They are so proud. They are so happy. They are so thankful for me being a part of their gymnastic club, because I love being this person. I am a type of person who loves helping people, who loves supporting people, who loves living a happy, meaningful, purposeful life. That's who I am. That's my identity. This is the type of person I am. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy every time I visit my friends and show them how much I love them, how much I care about them. And I help some of those. I support some of those. I do act of kindness for some of those people. And this is what I do in my life. This is how I live my life. I tell everyone, I tell friends, what truly makes me happy is success. Success is my mission. Success is my vision. Success is my goal. Success is my dream. And success doesn't only apply in business. No, it applies when you succeed in your health, when you are upgrading your health, when you are working on your health, when you are improving your health and you're feeling healthier, you're feeling lighter, you're feeling faster, you're feeling like the vitality in your body, how light you are, how happy you are. Success applies to helping others. Every time you help someone, every time you do an act of kindness, it doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is. That is success. That is progress. That is happiness. You want to be a happy person? Go out, help people, support people. Schedule time for being volunteer, for doing act of kindness to others. Whether if it's association or a sport club or any organization, like anything that brings success, happiness to other people, that is benefiting our community. Do something great in your life. Do something awesome in your life. Do something successful in your life. Do something purposeful in your life. Do something meaningful in your life. Do something that makes you happy as an entrepreneur. That's how we succeed in our business. That's how we succeed, build, grow, scale our businesses, our products, our services. That's how we succeed in our entrepreneurship. We make things that makes us happy. We repeat things that makes us happy. We accomplish things, we make wins, we make progress, we achieve goals that bring so much happiness into our life. But at the same time, we block things that aren't making us happy. We remove things that aren't making us happy. We shut down, we throw, we stay away from things that aren't making us happy. So that's it. So from today, start this habit. Make this habit or incorporate this practice in your daily entrepreneurial life, and find a spot, find a quiet spot or a quiet place where you can sit with yourself for, I don't know, from 10 to 30 minutes, and just bring a pen and a paper and reflect on what really makes you happy. So ask yourself, what truly makes me happy in the present, like now, today? What are the things that if I do them, they generate happiness in my heart? They bring me so much happiness into my life. And ask yourself, what are those moments in my past or before that I felt so happy, like so energetic, so excited, so enthusiastic in those moments? What were they? Were they people? Was it a relationship that made you so happy? Was it something you've done in your business or for your family or for others or for your community that made you truly happy, and you believe that if you repeat it, if you do it again, it will generate so much happiness in your heart? So reflect on those questions and ask yourself this third question as well. What is the common between those moments that it seems like is making you happy? What are those moments? So I promise you, if you incorporate this practice in your daily entrepreneurial life, or if you just stop, pause, and ask yourself one day what truly makes you happy, I promise you, you will avoid so many bad habits. You will remove so many activities, so many events, so many people, so many things in your daily life from now on that you know that aren't really making you happy. And you start to tell yourself, okay, why the hell would I waste my time, waste my money, waste my energy, waste my clarity, waste my mindset, distract myself on doing these things? Why the hell would I do that if they are not really making me happy? If what makes me happy is spending time with my family, building good relationships, loving my wife, loving my husband, loving my kids, maybe what makes you happy is going out with your kids and doing some physical activity or game like I did in my old job at the school with the kids, with the students. Maybe for you, what truly makes you happy is working on your business. Like you would rather focus your time, your intention, your effort, your energy on your business because it seems like this is what really makes you happy. And every time you get closer in your business, every time you complete a task, a certain project that moves the needle in your business, it seems like you truly feel happy that day. Like you're so excited, you're so driven, you're so enthusiastic, where even when your family or when your partner or when your kids, when other friends or other people, when they look at you, they notice the smile on your face. They notice the signal of your happiness in your body. They feel happy too with you. They share their happiness with you as well. Maybe whenever you reach a milestone, it seems like it's making you so happy. So you start working on more milestones. You start working on accomplishing more goals. Maybe for you, it's accomplishing goals or achieving goals. What makes you happy? Or pursuing dreams. So that's where you will spend most your time, most your energy, most your effort on in your daily entrepreneurial life, because you know at the end you will feel so crazy, incredibly happy if you accomplish those, if you achieve those, if you make your dreams come true. Maybe for you, building a good, healthy, positive relationship with, I don't know, with a partner or with friends makes you happy. Maybe it's not business. Maybe it's not accomplishing goals. Maybe good, healthy relationship will bring happiness into your life. You seem like every time you meet that individual or that person, or when you go out for a date, it seems like it's making you happy. But for me, to be honest with you, dating and those relationships, it's not making me happy. So I never download any dating apps. I never go on dating websites. I never waste my time. I never waste my energy on this. I don't like it. It's not making me happy. Maybe for you, that's what makes you happy. Maybe for you, what makes you happy is doing and making an impact in this world. Like you have a vision. You want to make impact in this world. You want to do something meaningful, something purposeful, something powerful in this world. Maybe you are working on building something that you know that will make a difference in this world, that will make a big impact in this world. Maybe that's what makes you happy. So you wake up feeling happy, excited. You show up to your business, to that product, to that project, to that service, feeling incredibly happy. Maybe every time you complete a part of that project or that thing makes you happy. Maybe for you, what makes you happy is making progress, because we all know that in personal development, happiness equals progress. So whenever you make progress, we as human beings, this is normal. Whenever we make progress in anything, like whether if it's building relationships or working on a business or achieving goals, or I don't know, building a product or a service, or improving our health or our relationships, whenever we make progress, it seems like we feel happier. So maybe For you, that's what makes you happy, making progress. So please do not ignore. Please apply this practice and incorporate this practice in your daily entrepreneurial life, and reflect on those questions that I laid out earlier, asking yourself these questions and identify exactly get very clear on what truly makes you happy, so you can remove, so you can throw away, so you can block, so you can shut down so many things, so many activities, so many events, so many places, so many people in your life that seems like aren't making you happy. Instead, they are just wasting your time. They are just wasting your life. And why the hell would you do that? So focus on what truly makes you happy and repeat that. So that's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. This is one of my truly powerful episodes that I have recorded and published so far, because this is something big. This is something powerful that every entrepreneur should know about, that they really should do this practice. They really should ask themselves what truly makes them happy. Because I feel sorry for you if you are spending too much of your time, if you are spending days, weeks, months on things that aren't making you happy, and you're spending like small amount of time on what truly makes you happy. That means you're not living a happy life. That means you're not living a successful life. That means you're not living a life that truly makes you happy. So why don't we reverse that? Why don't we replace all of these with things that makes us happy and that will always make us happy? So please don't forget to follow me on iTunes or Spotify. These are the platforms where I publish a new episode. 5 days a week, you will get a new episode that is full with personal stories, experiences, and insights, strategies, practical tips, and practical steps that will help you improve your health, improve your productivity, improve your focus, improve your performance, and help you build that business, grow that business, and break through in your entrepreneurial life. And please don't forget to visit down below in the description area. This is where I have put a few links. One link will guide you to a free guide where you can use these tools. You can use this free guide to start building better habits, breaking old bad habits that aren't serving you, that aren't aligned with your goals, with your dreams, with your vision, and break those habits and then reclaim your healthy life so you can break through in your entrepreneurial life. And I have put links for my social media platforms on YouTube and on Instagram. This is where I publish and post a new real video every day, so you will get new content every day, sharing with you so many personal experiences, personal stories, mistakes, failures, bad habits that I have done in my own entrepreneurial life before, and so many tips, strategies, insights, practical steps that will help you build better habits, break old bad habits, negative behaviors, and improve your healthy life and transform your entrepreneurial life so you can break through in your entrepreneurship. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and I can't wait to publish a new episode. Bye everyone. Yes! Awesome, man.